Sneak peek. Well, she is bolting out the front like winglets on the splitter. I'm gonna start into the rear. We had some parts show up. I'll show you what we got. So that control arm is being replaced. These are like very heavy duty. Really happy with them. So we're gonna start by getting this bolt out. And then there's one at the very back there. I can't get you in far. I'll show you once I get there. But yeah, we'll get that out and we'll gradually get to putting one of these in and make her tilty. So it's a 19 mil. I had to use an extension on my half-inch drive, but honestly not too bad for tight. So we'll hammer this out. There we go. 19 mil, fine thread. I think it's the toe arm that's still holding this in here. Yep, this guy. So I'm gonna crawl underneath and I'll show you what we got on the back side. Make sure, see if I got the right sizes. So that right there is the arm and it comes to here. This one's got a nut on the back side. Let me see if I can get around that bag there. Yeah, right there. So we're gonna get a ratchet in here somehow. It's honestly not terrible, but it's definitely a little bit on the tight side. So I always crack the nut side. It's a little bit easier just in case there's some resistance on the bolt. Sorry, I got rust falling in my eyes. And then I just place a wrench on the back side, so as I spin this and it loosens off, it'll just wedge up against the frame and away we go. So I'm gonna get this out because it's a little bit hard to record and pull this one. And then we can slip this control arm out. And then you should just be able to pull it out. And we will do a little comparison here. Oh yeah? ISR. That's pretty sweet. Okay. So I had a bit of a fight here. I ended up pulling this arm out because it was too long. And then fighting around. So as you see, we're running triple nut right now. Double nut. Unless you have the aftermarket upper on this side, it won't work. So what I did is, because this is a threaded sleeve into here, so I pulled it out, lined this hole up, and then sucked it back in once this was bolted up too. And that gave me, we're sitting at like minus 11 right now, which should be okay. We might take a little more out of it, but I gotta get the wheel on. It's right here. And we're gonna do like an eyeball on toe because toe is way out and that bolt was seized, so I had to fight with that to get it to move. But we're winning slowly. Stupid car. But let me get this wheel on and I will update you guys once I get the toe set and kind of give you like a floating vision of what it's going to look like. And then we're going to do the other side, which I probably won't record because it's going to just be a splitting image of this, and we'll put it down and see how much camera we actually got. And once the flares come back from body work, we can actually size it up and figure out what we're going to need here to make it be like. But yeah, progress. It's down. Well, not down, but we have a jack under the tire holding it up. I'll show you. It's pretty tilty. I don't know if you can actually see that. There you go. Might be a little bit much for the wide body. We could almost fit those on stock body. Almost. But it's close enough for one side. Still gotta screw with the toe a little bit, but we might fine tune that at alignment. Whew. That was way harder than it needed to be.
So after playing with camber and everything, we had to flip it around so I can finish my rear end. So this is where we're at. See you next time.